In this video, we're going to talk about how to accept LinkedIn invitations. We're on the home page of LinkedIn, and over on the left-hand side, you will see our menu selection. Under our menu selection, you will see an envelope labeled Inbox, and beside that is the number 13. That basically means that there's 13 messages that you have yet to respond to. Beside the number 13 is a plus box, and if you click on that, that will expand the box and you will see compose message. This allows you to write a message to someone within LinkedIn. Received, again, we have 13 messages that you have received that you have not responded to. Sent allows you to look at the messages that you've sent, and then of course archive. Now, what we're going to concentrate in this particular video is we're going to concentrate on accepting LinkedIn invitations. There's another area within your LinkedIn profile where you'll find invitations, and it's right below this green box here. If we scroll below, you'll see it says Inbox, and it shows 13 unread. Now, what you'll see here are the top 5 invitations or the latest invitations that you've received. So you'll see Eric, and if we put our mouse over his name, it pops open a box and tells you a little bit about him. You'll see Cynthia, and each one that we move our mouse over, it pops open a box to show us a little bit of information about that individual. And of course, we can view the profile and invite to connect. To the right of their name, we will find why they have sent us an email. And in this case, you'll see that all 5 have sent you an email to connect. To the right of that, we'll see the date that they sent this invitation. So you'll see October 29th, September 22nd, September 20th, September 16th, and September 8th. So that shows you when they sent the request. To the right of that is something labeled Take Action. And this allows you, if you hover over the Take Action link, you'll find Accept Invitation, I don't know this person, or Archive it. And if you want to accept the invitation, you can accept the invitation. If you do not know the individual, you'll select I do not know. And if you want to archive and just not respond whatsoever, you can archive as well. Below this, you will find action items. So basically what you have is you've got 20 invitations and you've got one person who's asked for a recommendation or an endorsement. So let's take a look at our invitations. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to the left-hand side to our inbox, and I'm going to go ahead and click the inbox. Now that we've clicked the inbox, what you will notice is we're in our inbox, and we'll see all of the people who have requested connections. Now, some of these you have obviously read, but it's still listed as pending. And I'll scroll over here to the right-hand side so you can see which shows pending. What we're going to be interested in doing is accepting someone into your connection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down, and just for training purposes, I'm actually going to accept someone. Now, I know that you know this individual, Donald Comer, and so what we'll do here is we'll click on Join My Network on LinkedIn. So we'll click that. And here you have a message from Donald. He sent this back on April 5th, and he just wants to add you to his professional network on LinkedIn. So you've got a couple of options here. You have the option to accept, you have the option to say I do not know this user, or you have the option to archive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and accept, because Donald was the gentleman that invited us down to Memphis and hosted the think tank earlier last year, and so I know that you know him. So we're going to go ahead and click on accept. So we'll accept that, and then what you'll see is it then tells you that Donald, who is a marketing director at FedEx, is now connected to you on the first degree. So you're now both connected. You'll also see that Donald has 148 other connections. Now this is important because I'm going to show you how to request connections. If you and Donald know some of the same people and you want to see who he knows and maybe you connect to those individuals as well, you can actually click on this link and it shows you his other 148 connections. But that's not the purpose of this particular training for today. So we've accepted Donald, and we're good to go with that. Now, while we're here on the same page, you will see other people who have requested to connect with you. And as we scroll through, you can see the individuals. You can either accept, archive, or you can click on more options, and it says reply to message, I don't know this user, or report as spam. So you have those options there to see the message. It's just a message that this individual may have sent you. So for example, if I click on show message, it just says that I would like to add you to my professional network on LinkedIn. Okay. And you can just go down the line and either accept, archive, or reject by reporting it as spam or saying that you do not know this user. And that's basically it. That is how you accept users in your LinkedIn profile. Now, one of the things I recommend so that you're not living in LinkedIn every day, all day, is that you take a particular day, like a Friday. Mine is on Fridays, where I spend about an hour in LinkedIn and I accept all of my invites and I go through my LinkedIn and work on my LinkedIn profile and just kind of really just get inside of LinkedIn and just do all the things I need to do. You'll be able to do that under an hour per week. And if you can do that, you'll have your LinkedIn profile managed very successful. This ends this particular training, and I'll see you in the next one.